Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar. This is Nocterra number 2, the second issue numero uno, and I don't really know what I think about the book. Like here I am about to talk about it, and it's like, well, I don't really know what I think. Um, we start off with some Pablum. This totally doesn't matter. The first couple pages, the first 3 pages don't really matter. It's all about like this should have been one panel. It did not need to be 3 pages. I can't show it to you, but basically it's her talking to her brother and being like, "Yo, let's get all the batteries. We're gonna need the light, brother." And then their parents are outside doing whatever, and it's all about how she's like, "Oh man, we spend all of our time lying to each other to make each other feel better." Great memo. Here we are, five. This is pages 5 and 6, I do believe, or maybe it's 4 and 5. Let's see. Yeah, this is 4 and 5. No, I'm sorry. 6 and 7. This is pages 6 and 7. Man, I can count. I swear. And it's just like something's killing the children. Look at that. We take a dramatic pause for basically no reason. You can see the stippling from them overloading the page with black ink. Like the pages are all kind of woo 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 woo. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. So we spend pretty much all of this book talking and not doing. There's a whole lot of talking. We get a ton of backstory. We learn about her. We learn about the old dude who's right here. And they they chat, they go for it, they talk. She's like, "I don't believe you." He's like, "Yo, listen to my story." And once they're getting ready to get underway, once they've resolved their differences, cool little monster, right? Looks pretty cool. Once they've had their chat, they go to leave. And then that's when the obvious antagonist of the series, Blacktop Bill, who you might remember from the previous issue, is that dude who like burned somebody by touching him or whatever. Like, okay, that's kind of cool. He shows up, and he is definitely like the highlight of this thing. Let me. I don't think it's too far into the towards the end of the book. Like, yeah, we'll just show that because this is what I wanted to see. Like something cool, man. So much of this book is spent with just like heads talking to each other, and there's places like Val talks up a storm, and her mouth is never open during the talking sequence. It's the only time her mouth is open that I noticed when I was reading this. Let me go back. Was when she was killing that little critter here. Like that's the only time I see her mouth open. She's like got 3 paragraphs of text, mouth's pretty much closed. 2 paragraphs of text, mouth closed, mouth closed. Why is your mouth not open while you're speaking? Does Tony S. Daniel not want to draw tongues? I don't know. But that was something I noticed, and it was really pronounced when I got to this page. I'm like, why is her mouth not open in a single one of these shots? I mean, yeah, okay, it's slightly open. You could maybe make out like her front 2 teeth right there. There's a little like dip of just the white paint right there. And I should probably like go flip through the rest of the book and see like anytime she's talking. Look at this. Mouth's closed. Mouth's closed. Let's go back to like the beginning of the book. Mouth's closed. Mouth's closed. She doesn't open her mouth when she talks, and it's driving me crazy, man. It's absolutely driving me crazy. Meanwhile, this guy, I guess his mouth is also technically not open, but he doesn't seem to have any lips. So, like, that's okay. Like, he's just freaky, dude. He's definitely got like the same kind of vibes that the Upside Down Man had at the start of Justice League Dark when he was just like super weird and super creepy, and you're just like, what am I looking at? Um, this is a very disconcerting look for somebody, you know, and it's very cool. Love his car too. This is like the standout part of the book right here. These 2 pages. Then we spend the rest of the book with her talking to Val, Val talking to the old man in the truck. Da 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 da. It's lots of talking, and then that's like it, man. When I got done, I realized like we'd really done nothing but talk. This comic book is really like 4 to 6 pages of comic book. Like they could have compressed this way down and not lost much of the meaning. I'm hoping That the idea there is, hey, when we collect this in the trade paperback, this will provide like the appropriate dramatic pacing. But I'm not reading it in a trade paperback. I gotta wait another month to see what happens now that we've done all this talking and set up the story. And really, I don't know how many issues this is supposed to be, but it seems like we should have taken care of all the story setup back in issue 1 or something, or delayed like the old man's revelations about what's going on for a later issue than issue 2. That way it could be really dramatic and like, boom, gut punches or something, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to keep on reading it, so we'll see how the story progresses. Maybe my concerns are unfounded, and I'll be like, man, this was perfectly timed, perfectly paced when we get to like issue 4, and I see how everything starts fitting together, All right, well, that's what I think about Nocterra number 2. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sure, hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.